And what is going on, everybody? And welcome to SF Bay Area Sports Talk. And thank you for joining another Giants post-game live stream. Unfortunately, we weren't able to get the victory tonight. This was a tough one. We battled all game in this one, and we came very close there in the late innings. Coming back, scoring a run there in the seventh inning on Brandon Belt's home run there, getting it to within a run of the Diamondbacks. And yeah, the eighth inning was really frustrating there. Having the bases loaded, we were going to, really get this game, breaking it open there in that eighth inning and, be able to take the lead in this one. And Dickerson got the fly ball, and we know Dubon made the mental mistake, unfortunately, on the base pass, and you were hoping that Longoria was going to be able to pick him up there with the 2-out RBI in that eighth inning, but, unfortunately, and, we had a chance there in the ninth inning against the Diamondbacks closer, and, we had the tying run on there, so a lot of opportunities in this game. It was a tough loss, one-run defeat to the Diamondbacks. So again, welcome everyone. Glad you joined us here for this Giants post-game live stream. Good to have everybody here. Let's see, we got Michelle Perez in the house. Welcome, World Traveler. Good to have you guys all here, everybody. And we got Mustang Marketing, completely mismanaged by Kapler. There were some things that could have gone differently in this game, but sometimes you don't always pull all the right cards, and tonight was a tough one for sure. And, we got Hum Baby Baseball in the house as well. Tough game today, and we are going to bring Eric shortly later in the show to get his thoughts on this game. So, again, welcome, everyone. Glad you joined us tonight. So, talking about this, let's talk about the big positives, which is the Giants offense. Another great game tonight. Big multi-hit game with 12 hits. You see, we put up another, 5 runs on the game tonight. And one interesting stat for this Giants team is that we actually lead the majors in 10-plus hit games this year. So that is absolutely spectacular. It puts into perspective how great this offense has been. I mean, we have not only been putting up, 5, 6, 7, 8+ run games offensively, but also in the hit department. The Giants have been doing it offensively. And so you really love to see this offense just continue to do what they've been able to do. And talking about the Angels and Mike Trout there. Mike Trout, if I'm not mistaken, I saw that I think he hit his 299th career home run. And Mike Trout is he's a really fun player to watch. When we seen the Angels for 4 games against the Giants, Trout is, he's always fun to see out there. And hit his 299th career home run. And probably what impresses me the most about that is that Trout is still just 29 years old. And so he's been about in the 8 years now. So to hit 300 home runs, we were just talking about Evan Longoria hitting his 300th career home run just last week. So it's absolutely insane. So we'll see how Trout, he'll continue to pick it up. And, I think that game is going, if I'm not mistaken, in the extra innings there with the Astros. Yeah, so they're in the 10th. Bottom of the 10th while. So that's a good one there. We got Sebastian in the house. Welcome. Rest in peace to, obviously we wanted to go in this series and take 3 out of 4. And, that was our goal coming into this series. And when you lose the first game like it now it becomes tough to do that because you got to basically now win the next 3 games. Now this team is more than capable to do that. I'm very confident we can get back in the win column, and we will get more into the matchup tomorrow. As we all know, you guys, it is going to be weird tomorrow night because we are going to get to see Madison Bumgarner for the first time pitch against us. And, I don't think any of us would have expected this to happen in the way that it is, obviously the cardboard cutouts and everything, but it is going to be a great matchup tomorrow, and we will get more into that at the end of the show. But just amazing that, we're going to get to face Bum. And so I'm really looking forward to tomorrow's game. And yeah, it's going to be weird, but this is what we got to do. We got to defeat Madison Bumgarner if we're going to get back on a winning track. So again, glad to have Home Baby Baseball in the house. We are going to be bringing him on shortly to get his thoughts on the game tonight. And so let's see, Astros Angels. Yep, Astros Angels still on. That is a fun one to watch if any of you got that game on TV to see. And so, talking again, this offense tonight, we'll go through breaking down, Alex Dickerson stayed hot again today with a couple of hits. He has been absolutely on fire. I mean, that was just insane the other day when we got those 23 runs on 27 hits, and Dickerson tied Willie Mays for the most bases in a game with 16 total bases. So, I mean, that was just amazing. And, that's going to have Alex Dickerson's name forever enshrined in SF Giants history. And, of course, all the great memories he gave us in the 2019 run we had in the summer last year. So I'm hoping Dickerson is going to get on a run like that right now. And then Brandon Belt, you guys, some really intriguing stats coming into the game tonight. Belt was hitting 24 for his last 48. He was hitting 500. I mean, he is on fire, and he got 2 for 4 tonight. So now he is hitting 26 for his last 2. Yeah, something like that. So that is just insane, Belt. And now he's got his average to 341. So Belt, he has been on fire, and you love to see it. And, I'm thinking Belt is going to carry this over into next season and, have that type of season that, he is more than capable to have. Let's see, bullpen management is it was kind of tough there. Sam Coonrod obviously came in, and we've seen him blow hitters away really good this season. And, other times he hasn't looked good in terms of commanding his stuff. And, he's gotten himself into some jams. And tonight, obviously allowing the 3 base runners. And then you had Suarez come in there, and so unfortunately, it just didn't work out against us. So I see Michelle Press saying top of the 11th. So that Astros and game. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much, World Traveler. I appreciate this super chat. Thank you so much. You have been one of the biggest supporters, that I've seen frequently. And I love, interacting and talking with you and, getting your perspective coming from an Astros fan. So it's been awesome to interact with you on the Giants post-game streams. And so again, thank you everyone that checks in the show. And, this really helps out big time. So I appreciate this. It means a lot. So thank you again, World Traveler. Really appreciate it. And on that note, we're going to bring on the man, the legend himself, Eric Home Baby Baseball, to get his thoughts on the game tonight. Again, Giants came very close in this one. We almost had it there in the late innings, but we came up just short. And so here he is, Eric, on to the Giants post-game stream. Eric, how are you doing, my friend?
Not too good after that game, because I really thought that we had a chance there. I don't think we've talked about it yet, but that opportunity in the 8th inning, I don't know how you don't score that opportunity and that base running blunder, and that really bothered me. It's going to take me some time to get over that.
Yeah, it's just tough right now because, at the time when it happened with Dubon doing that, again, I was thinking that, I was screaming at my TV literally. So it was just, bad there.
Oh, and me too.
Thinking, okay, Longoria, he's been money all year. If anyone's going to pick up Dubon right here, pick up one of our young players, it's going to be Evan Longoria. And, with 2 outs, thought it was going to happen. But, yeah, and then you were hoping that we could get a run there in the 9th inning and push this game into extra innings so we can forget about that base running blunder. But now that we lost this game by 1 run and, again, you don't know what happens in that next at bat if we still have just 1 out and we have the tying run at 3rd. So, yeah, this is a tough one. And, it's tough when you have you have a young player like Dubon who, again, he's been playing really great of late. He's been great in center field. He's got a great throwing arm there, and he's been swinging the bat well. So, yeah, it was a tough break tonight on that.
Yeah, you go in the 8th inning there, down by 1, the way this team's been hitting, you load the bases, nobody out. bases loaded, nobody out, and you got Dickerson, Longoria, and Belt coming up. Belt pretty much guaranteed to hit unless somebody grounds into a double play, but then they didn't ground into a double play, hits a fly ball, and yeah, like you said, I can understand, if you're Dubon, you see Duggar taking off, so you think, okay, we're doing this, but you got to know in the back of your mind, that's a very shallow fly ball. He's probably not going to really try. So to just take off like that is a very kind of a rookie mistake there. Hopefully he learns from it, doesn't make that mistake again. I'm not saying, that we need to release him or anything like that. I still like Dubon, but that was just terrible mistake to do that at that time. If he doesn't make that mistake, who knows what happens? Belt probably gets a chance. I'm not saying we would have scored, but I got to believe we had a very good chance to score. Bases loaded, nobody out. And once that happened, I didn't think we were going to make it. I still had some hope for the bottom of the ninth, but when things like that happen, sometimes oftentimes, it's just the way baseball is. You're not going to get rewarded for a mistake like that. And sure enough, we didn't make it in the ninth. So I feel pretty bad about it. For somehow reason, I feel worse about this one than some of the other games that we got blown out in, because I felt like we had this one. But we'll just try again tomorrow. Hopefully, we can do something against Bumgarner and get one tomorrow.
Yeah, you make a perspective there. I totally agree with you. That's just sometimes how the game it can be, and like you said, you can't expect to get another opportunity when something like that happens, and it's just unfortunate. And I agree with you. This game really does sting more than those blowouts that we had, because when you think of, we lost on a mental error essentially in a way,
exactly,
and that really set us back in this game. And we've had those games this year where we've made a lot of mental errors. We were doing it early in the season, and so now to have a hiccup like this, and pretty much, yeah, right now every game it's the stretch run right now. We're trying to get into October. I think we were just half a game out of the wild card going into tonight. So, this is a tough one, but again, just like the Angels series, we dropped the first game. It was a really heartbreaking loss. And at that point we had like 3 out of 4 heartbreaking defeats in 4 days or something like that. So just crazy. But we ended up bouncing back and winning the next 3 games of that series. And, I'm not saying we'll do that right now, but, again, this Giants team, they've been resilient. And we saw it after we won 7 in a row. We got on that nice winning streak there. We had 3 in a row. And then, we cooled off there in the last game against the Rockies. And then tonight, but, we can bounce back here, and yeah, it's going to be awesome tomorrow to see what we can do against Bumgarner, and yeah, to see if Bumgarner is going to be healthy. And so if I'm not mistaken, I think it is going to be his first start coming back off the injured list. So see, he's going to throw, probably 60, 70 pitches maybe, but yeah, I'm really looking forward to this one. And, I think for me, it's going to be weird to see him tomorrow in another uniform, but, I still am holding out hope that, we're going to see him in a Giants uniform before he retires. So that kind of makes me relax a little, and I can go in tomorrow and just enjoy the game and, just enjoy seeing the Giants hit against him. And so it's going to be a lot of fun. And yeah, I bet it's going to be weird for a lot of those Giants hitters that have obviously that, they've played with them their whole careers almost. And so, yeah, it's going to be, it's going to be an emotional night tomorrow for us, San Francisco Giants.
Too bad we don't have Buster Posey. That would have been really cool to see Posey go against, which we might see it next year. But he knows how. If anyone knows how Bumgarner throws, it'd be Posey.
Oh yes, that's right, man. Definitely. Catching him all those years, and Posey. Yeah, I'm just so excited to see what he can do next year. Like when he's going to be actually, when he's going to be healthy. Or, like with the hips and everything, because, what we've been seeing from him in spring training, he was swinging the bat so well. He was another guy that I was, expecting to have a big year this year. But, obviously we know that what happened with this season. So Posey going to be coming back next year. That's going to be awesome. And to see him hit Bumgarner. Let's see, are there guys we can pick up like Dickerson when that happened? So let's see. If I get the question correctly here, I remember we got Dickerson in June of last summer. So I'm not sure right now if the waiver wire is. I think it's still going on, but I don't think you can obviously make any trades after the deadline this right now, because in the past,
who's still out there is Puig is still out there. Can you
Oh
still
yeah.
sign free agents?
What was that you said? What
Can
free
you
agents
still
are
sign free
available?
agents? Or,
I think so. I'm not sure entirely because what I do know is that with trades, I think in the past you used to still be able to make trades in August, but it had to get, I guess, past the waivers or something like that. Because remember, we
yeah,
got Cody Ross in August of 2010,
yeah,
and
yeah,
somehow we claimed him and whatnot, or we blocked him from the Padres. Remember, it was like the
yeah.
Padres were trying to get him and we got him. So yeah, I'm not sure if someone know, or we'll have to definitely check that up. But and let's see. Yes, that's the thing when we've been going on with this year. Yeah, I mean, it goes to show just how great offensively we've been this year. That you haven't really noticed Posey's absence as much. But yeah, I think that's in large part to the fact that just how great we've been playing this year. And if the Giants had really, again, early in the year we were struggling, and you could have been like, we're missing Posey, we're missing some of these other guys, and so yeah, that great great perspective there. And how about Brock Holt? I'll definitely have to check up if he did anything spectacular tonight. I don't know anything off the top of my head here. So again, thank you everyone for commenting, and glad to have you guys here. And thank you for joining us. And yeah, we're trying to hang in there right now. I mean, we're still in good spirits here. We got good positive vibes. The Giants still have a big opportunity here to play really well these next 3 games. And tomorrow also the matchup too, I'm looking forward to it. Cahill, the former Arizona Diamondback, also going against his old team as well. So that also, that's why you love this great game of baseball. The matchups we see, sometimes you can't even write a better script. And, for us to be facing Bumgarner the first time, and we got a pitcher as well facing his old team, I mean, yeah, that is going to be a fun one to watch. It'll almost be like a battle of who will be able to calm down their nerves more tomorrow.
Yeah, I think if just based on what we've seen this year, we should have the advantage. But then again, you never know. Bumgarner's a beast. Maybe he did have some back spasms. Maybe he is feeling more healthy. He's been on the IL, so let's just not. We're not guaranteed that we're going to see the Bumgarner we've seen this year. He might actually, and he's going to have an extra little pep in his step, taking on his old team. So I wouldn't be surprised if he goes out there and has his best game of the year.
Yeah, I think I definitely agree with you because right now, yeah, I definitely know he's, itching to pretty much prove to everyone that, he's still got the great stuff and he can still get up there with the fastball. And, I'm definitely going to be paying attention to what his velocity is going to be. Been pitching with the fastball like 86, 87 miles per hour. And, that's not Bumgarner. Like, we're used to seeing the 92, 93 or 91 kind of around that speed. So we'll see what his fastball will look like. And yeah, he's going to have that extra bounce in his step. And if he's feeling healthy, because, again, we don't know how he was feeling probably early in the season. I mean, we can only speculate so much and, and that how his numbers have been and that, yeah, he's just been so terrible. So you had to figure something was going on with him. And so, oh, yes, thank you so much for that support, World Traveler. Yes, smashing that thumbs up really helps out big time, you guys. It helps the YouTube algorithm get these videos out there and, to more and more baseball fans. So that is what we're doing here. So we absolutely love it. And, again, I'm still feeling good about where we're headed right now. We're 18-20, I believe, right now. So with the loss tonight, 18-21 now. So, yeah, 3 games under 500. And, yeah, we've been saying if this team can get to 500, it's going to be probably good enough to get into the playoffs. And, I still think we'll probably is going to be the case, but it looks like it's going to get really tight down the stretch. So many teams that are in it, the Rockies, the Phillies. I think the Phillies, they went out and traded for help at the deadline. And then we know the Marlins, I think they're trying to sneak in as a wild card as well. And they got Starling Marte. So, a lot of the teams that were kind of close to, in those last couple playoff spots, they went out and kind of bought at the deadline. And, we stood put. And, again, I like the fact that we didn't go, we didn't trade any like big time veterans on this team. And, I'm happy that we're trying to go for it this year. And I got complete confidence and faith we can make a run. And, again, anything can happen in a short season. And, baseball is baseball. We've seen so many crazy things happen in this great game. And let's see, about time the look for an alternative. The thing with Dubon here is, like you were saying, Eric, is that he made this mistake tonight, and it's not something that we're gonna bench him or that we got to look to somebody else. This is a mental error he made, obviously, in the biggest game of the year. It's really unfortunate, and but being that baseball is a team effort, Giants had opportunities to put more runs on the board, and we could have not had that be how it was. But you're always gonna have there's always gonna be things that you could have said, we could have did this, we could have did that, and so we just got to bounce back. And like I was saying, Dubon is he's been terrific at the plate, swinging the bat really well. He was hitting, I think, like 200. Now he's hitting like 270, 280 now. So he's been getting it going with the bat. And defensively, he's been making terrific plays out there in center field. Made a great catch tonight. Also made a diving catch as well. So love the defense. He's playing hard out there. And I love this take from IPM Cake. Hey, win the next 3 in this series and you're back to 500. And, this is an opportunity. We can definitely do this. And it starts with tomorrow. We'll definitely be building some momentum if we can go out there and beat Madison Bumgarner, because, we are expecting his best effort tomorrow. So it is going to be a very tough one, but we get through tomorrow. We can do this. And the Diamondbacks, obviously they've struggled this year. And tonight they did break their 5-game losing streak with the win tonight. But, they did trade some major pieces at the deadline. They traded Starling Marte. They traded Archie Bradley. So, this is a DBacks team. And, like I was anticipating, I was saying, Giants, we don't want to let our guard down against the DBacks in this series. And so, we saw tonight they played as tough as they always do. But, look, we got this chance. So, what are your thoughts, Eric, on just your outlook in these next 3 games in terms of, we can go out here and, hopefully it would be nice to win these next 3, but right now, we got to at least win 2 out of the next 3, you would think.
Yeah, I mean, we are playing good baseball. The offense is there. Everything, the pitching has been okay. Everything's been good all season. We just got to get on a streak, and, we're going to lose games. But today was especially tough because, like we talked about, the mental error. It's not all Dubon's fault, but obviously if he doesn't make that mistake, who knows what happens. We had an opportunity in the 9th, too. We got a guy on. Crawford had a pitch right there, and he fouled it straight back. I was like, man, that could have been the one right there. So, we had our opportunities, and we'll just start fresh tomorrow. And, we'll go after it against Bumgarner. We'll go after it against, whoever going to be starting the next day. I'm not sure, but you're going to have an opportunity. The Diamondbacks haven't been great this year. They've traded away, like you said, they traded away Robbie Ray. They traded away Archie Bradley. They traded away almost all their, even Marte, Starling Marte. So we got every opportunity to bounce back. Yeah, I mean, this is a tough one, but, we'll just come back tomorrow. Obviously, if we lose 3 or 4 or 4 or 4, then that's going to be a different story. Then we can start panicking. But, right now, there's no need to panic just yet.
Yeah, you're right, because it's at that point of the stretch run right now is that you lose 3 or 4 right now, and you almost really do get to panic mode because, right now you don't want to fall 3-4 games back because, then it's only like 15 to play or something like that. Because, right now there's only 21 games left now after the game tonight. So, we don't need to panic right now, but we got to come ready to play tomorrow. And, we got a great opportunity, and let's go Giants. You Giants fans are awesome. Thank you so much for the support, World Traveler. I love to say that, we always carry the positive vibes and good spirits here. And we love our Giants, and we always believe in them no matter what, especially this year, the comebacks we've been having all year. They've made so many games close, and that's the thing. Giants baseball torture. It was the slogan in 2010 that got us to the World Series, and we went there and won the World Series that year. So I'm feeling something similar happening on this year with this team and with everything going on. We love the torture. We've seen some of the most crushing defeats, and that's what makes winning so much more sweet when you've gone through the ups and downs like we have. So we are hanging in there, and we got Adam Cosina in the house. Welcome. If you haven't got a chance, you guys check out Adam's YouTube channel. He's bringing Giants videos, and so to get his perspective, Belt swinging 3-0 in the ninth was ridiculous too. Take a few pitches to get a rally going. Don't care how hot he is right now. This one was tough. And yeah, right there in that ninth, obviously you need base runner there, just trying to get something going against the closer, get him in the stretch there. So, but it could have gone both ways. Belt, could have got the pitch he was looking for and then tried to, do something and hopefully get it out of the ballpark. And I see something talking about sleep, yeah, we are bringing the energy strong always, you guys. And you guys definitely help us so much, because without you bringing the energy in the chat, giving us so many topics and questions, we love it. So we're always having a great time hanging out with all the great baseball fans out there. So thank you everyone for checking in. And we will be getting some beauty sleep, because we are going to see a spectacular matchup tomorrow going against Baumgartner, and I cannot wait for that one. And I was saying earlier, like this Giants offense, they are the first in baseball with games with 10 or more hits. So this offense has been on a tear. And, something we've been saying a lot, they've been doing a great job setting the table, getting a lot of base runners on. And again, tonight we did that. And sometimes we have these games, like tonight, where we set the table, we do a good job doing that and, having those opportunities. But then we're just not able to put that crooked number on the board or, really break the game open. I mean, we, of course, had that 20 game in Colorado. So, yeah, we've had those games this year that we have broken it open. But, yeah, but overall, this offense, man, they have just been so spectacular. And what are your thoughts, Eric, in terms of, the offense doing what they've been doing and, yeah, just keeping it going?
Yeah, I love the offense this year. I mean, like I said, I don't know about now, but not a couple of days ago, we were leading the league in hits. I mean, we were tearing it up, and we're continuing to hit well. And you saw with Belts stepped it up. The veterans have been amazing, from Crawford, Belt, so on, and Flores. What a pickup that was! What a great signing that was. Longoria has been good. Yastrzemski, people are talking MVP. Donovan Solano. I can just keep on listing him, and then I think of more. Even Joey Bart's starting to come around, and that's our future right there. So he's always capable, and he's about to go deep. He should be hitting his first bomb any day now. So yeah, I mean, the offense has been great. The rotation has been a lot better than we expected coming into the year. The bullpen has been great for the most part. So everything is there. It's just a matter of going on the team like we saw tonight. One of our 80 coaches will talk to him about that, and he'll probably never make that again in his career. So it's too bad it had to happen in such a vital situation. But no, I love our chances going forward. I think we're going to take care of this. I think we're going to win this series, taking the next 3, and it's over.
Yes, I love it, man. Great take. And, like you said, it's just unfortunate with I think it was kind of cutting out there, so I was trying to get what you were saying, but with Dubon making the mental mistake tonight, I just really feel for him, and I know how that feeling can be. And I still remember getting picked off in high school at a visiting game. I was super pumped getting on base, and then it was a lefty on the mound. He picked me off, and it was frustrating. That lonely walk back to the dugout, and I never even told my parents that I got picked off, because I went back home and they the game, and I was like, it was all right, but so. Dubon's going to bounce back from that, and he's been terrific. And so, we got this opportunity here in these next 3 days. Oh, yes. Thank you so much for that, World Traveler. Yeah, I thought it was fitting to get this shirt in terms of, because we got the, Madison Bumgarner matchup facing tomorrow. And it also says keep calm. So I think that's a great perspective. Us having lost the last 2 games, no need to panic here. Like we said, we are right here still 18-21, and we can get back to 500 here. 11 runs in 2 games, 2 loss in 2010 through 2014. We could win 10 games with that much production and our pitching at the time. I love this take coming from Phenar026. totally right here. These last two losses have been, they've been tough. The game in Colorado, 9-6. We had a 6-1 lead in that one. So, we were feeling good and thought we were going to get the victory in that game as well. And I love this point because, I've been saying that we never had a Giants team that has been able to hit the way that this year's team has been hitting, up and down. There's not a weak spot in the lineup. Even who we're putting in there at DH, they're doing well and hitting. And so you love to see it with this offense. And in 2010 and all those three World Series championship teams, our formula was great pitching, starting pitching and bullpen all the way top to bottom, great defense, and then timely hitting. We were able to get the big hits when we needed to, everyone come through in the big moments. And so, that's what's been so awesome this year with the offense is that they've been able to have these type of efforts. But then also, we've had those growing pains too, with some of the young guys in the bullpen, giving up crooked numbers. And, obviously you saw that in yesterday's game in Colorado. And then today, our bullpen, obviously there, it was in the, allowed a couple of runs to. It was tough, but we're gonna bounce back, and Kane would win 20 games with this lineup. I love it coming from Adam Cosina. Going back to the days of Matt Cain, I remember he never got run support, never. Like he would get 0 runs or 1 run, pretty much like every time out. And one year he was like 7-11, and he had like a 3.30 ERA. Like literally, some guy. Been like 19-12 with a 3.30 ERA, but Kane was like 7, and it was just like you couldn't get him a runs no matter what. But they did kind of start to get him some runs there, and we know, man, it was amazing for him to pitch the way he did in October, and he was just a postseason legend. Like so many Giants starters have been of recent memory. So let's hope we can keep that trend going and get a new trend going here in this new decade here. We got so much to look forward to in these up and coming years of Giants baseball. And World Traveler saying, hi, Eric and Travis, I've got to get my beauty sleep. LOL. It is 12:50 a.m. in Houston. Love you guys. Appreciate you a lot, World Traveler. Definitely get your beauty sleep. Much needed, and keep it up. And so, we'll see you the next time. So take care. And appreciate everybody that is checking in and, liking the videos and subscribing. We appreciate all of you guys, and we love to talk baseball. So you guys are, you bring the energy, so keep doing it. And we are going to be making an Orange October run. I'm still calling it. I'm still saying we're going to find a way to get to October. This is just a little minor bump in the road. We missed our exit on the freeway. So now the GPS is tracking itself visually. We're getting our mindsets prepared to face Bumgarner tomorrow. I think we're a little bit shaky, and that's why we missed our exit on the freeway tonight. But we're ready to get going and get back on track. So we are going to do it. And so can't wait. And let us know, guys, if you have any thoughts or questions on the matchup facing Bumgarner tomorrow, or if you have any of your favorite Madison Bumgarner memories that that you'd like to share with us, just to get us talking on that. Because we are looking forward to the matchup tomorrow with Trevor Cahill getting the start. And Cahill's looked really good this year. He's really battled, and I'm expecting him to go out there and do really well. I like that saying, Travis. Thank you. I just came up off of that off the top of my head. So I've heard some people use that analogy and other things, and somehow it was awesome. I was able to put it into baseball perspective there. So it was good one. And so we're excited. And Eric, your thoughts. I know you were saying you were happy about the deadline. We held on it to everybody, and you think this team is can go for it. And so what are your thoughts here? Again, like we said, we still got this opportunity here with the Diamondbacks to win these games, and our schedule is going to get a lot easier a little bit here. We still got some tough matchups. We got the Padres, we got the A's on our schedule. So what are some thoughts you have right now?
Yeah, I was happy because I didn't want to trade any of our good prospects away. And, it would have been nice to be able to pick up some help. But at the same time, we got a pretty solid rotation with Cueto, Gausman, Webb, Tyler Anderson, Trevor Cahill. I mean, they've all done pretty well, so we don't need anything there. The offense has been good. Maybe could always use a bullpen arm or two, but not at the expense of any really good prospects. So, yeah, perfectly happy. Stand pat. This is what we got. This is a good team. They won 7 straight. They've showed that they can win, and we're going to go for it with this team. If it doesn't work out, we weren't really supposed to win anything anyway. So it's just like, hey, we're going to go for it while we can. This has been just an amazing team right here. With, like I said, I went through the names earlier, Solano, and so on, Longoria. Nobody thought Solano was any good, which I always knew this dude was good, but people thought last year that 330 average was just a fluke. That was no fluke. This dude can hit. We got Yaz, who came out of nowhere, and he's one of the best players in the game. Dickerson's so much pop. Just an amazing team. It's so much better, I think, than anybody thought. Even all these people that were saying the Giants are terrible would have to admit this team's a lot better than they thought. So, I think that we got, just as good a chance as anybody other than, some of the top Dodgers and so on. But as far as just all the teams that are in the mix that are in the middle, I think we got as good a chance as any of them.
Yeah, I love it, man. Great take there. You put it into great perspective talking about, nobody really gave us a chance this year. And, we've really exceeded expectations, and especially offensively, like you said, so many guys up and down the lineup, Donnie Barrels, I love it because, I bet some people did think the 330 last week, and this year, he's proven that, it wasn't a fluke, and he continues to do it with 2 strikes. You're seeing Yastrzemski, like you said, having an MVP type of season, and I think he leads Major League Baseball, I think, with 2 strike hits this year, something like that, but he leads in pretty much a lot of the major offensive categories, and he's been spectacular. Wilmer Flores has been hitting so well. You've seen Crawford right now. He's put over 100 points on his batting average, looking like the Crawford of old, driving in runs like he does so well. Bell has been absolutely on fire. You're seeing looked really healthy this year. He's been producing big time. And Joey Bart also, today he had a couple of hits. Bart looks like he is finding his swing right now. So that's something to be really excited about right now. And, you're starting to see Joey Bart get that confidence. We know he was struggling there for a little bit. He was hitting like $166, but now he's got that average, I think, now to 250. So Bart, look for him. We've been saying he's going to get that first home run, sooner rather than later. But hopefully when he gets it, it'll probably relax him even more. And so I see here Adam saying, talking about Bumgarner. He won't make it out of the 3rd inning tomorrow. Don't think, hit him real well. Hate to see him struggle, but we need the win. Yeah, I definitely think with how great our offense is, Bumgarner, he's definitely going to be a little surprised in terms of, he probably is he'll be thinking to himself, man, I never had this type of offensive lineup here with the Giants. So this is going to be great to see tomorrow. And I think this lineup is going to potentially hit Bumgarner out of the game early. But, like you said, Bumgarner, he is determined to really bounce back. And, we know he's going to have a chip on his shoulders tomorrow. So, it could go either way. So, that's what's exciting about baseball. We are looking forward to it as fans, and we cannot wait for the matchup tomorrow. We are in the stretch run right now, trying to get to Orange October. IPMK saying Cahill has been the best, and that is the man we are going to tomorrow to get us a good start, a strong start, to get this victory that we need. We need this win. And I see talking about Daniel Robertson, first home run tomorrow. That's my call. I will be watching videos tomorrow. Have a good night, everyone. Thank you again, Adam. Appreciate that, and a fabulous call. Daniel Robertson, he has looked terrific the 2 games that he has gotten in this year. He's a guy that I was saying, he has the same kind of swing mechanics as Justin Turner. And so they both worked with the same instructor in Southern California. And so I think Robertson, a 26-year-old infielder, you're starting to see what he can do and with his production. So appreciate you, Adam. Have a good night. And everybody go check out Adam's YouTube channel. He's doing Giants videos there as well. So give him a big shout out and subscribe to him. Really appreciate it, and love the baseball community here. We got IPM Cake saying Belt and Crawford better start tomorrow. Would be the lefty-lefty matchup, but it is their tremendous old teammate Bum. I love this take here. Brandon Belt and Crawford, in my opinion, have proven that they deserve to obviously start every day, whether it's a lefty or a righty. Especially Bell. I mean, obviously, it's not even a question to be starting him, because look, he is just he's been so hot this year, hitting 341. So Belt always going to be in there. And yeah, early in the year, I do remember some people, when Crawford was struggling, they wanted to see Crawford get benched, and they didn't want to see him get starts every day. But Crawford has proven to everybody, like, look, he's gotten red hot. Like I was saying, he put 100 points on his batting average. So Crawford, I would love to see both Belt and Crawford, and I think you will see them in the lineup tomorrow. So yeah, we are winding down the show, you guys, and we are going to get to our picks of the game tonight. And so with Eric being the guest tonight, we are going to start with him. And so Eric, who do you got for the game to your pick tonight?
Oh man. Okay. For today's game, I'm gonna take because a tough loss today, but I guess I'll go with Brandon Belt. He hit the bomb. It ended up in the water on a bounce. Got 2 hits today. He's been hot. He's hitting a 3? I can't read that. 340 something. The dude's been awesome all season. Got started the year on the IL, but he came off the IL, and he has been hitting like the Brandon Belt that we always wanted to see. I almost gave up on it. Almost said, you know what, Brandon Belt, he's not the answer. Well, maybe he is the answer, because in 2020, Brandon Belt's showing what the potential he has. So I got Belt.
I love it, man. Great take. And yeah, that's what he's been showing this year. Like I would say, I agree with you. He's shown that potential to hit, 25 to 30 bombs, driving in 80 to 90 RBIs. That's the type of pace he's on this year. And, I think he's got that within him. I've always believed in him. And, obviously he's always had a lot of setbacks in his career, but, he has amazing resilience. He's got the greatest eye, I think, in baseball. The way it seems like every at bat, it's always a 10+ pitch at bat. He's always working a full count or going 0-2 to 3-2. So yeah, terrific pick tonight. And so yeah, let's see for me, and I'm going to gather myself for a sec here and to decide. Well, 1 second. So I'm going to take Alex Dickerson, the spark plug. He had a couple of hits tonight, keeping it going. And like we were saying, tied Willie Mace for the most total bases. I think, if I'm not mistaken, Mace had 16 in a game, and Dickerson tied him with that. So that was spectacular in Colorado. And so Dickerson, he said he found his swing leaving Arizona on the road trip, and he had that amazing couple of games in Colorado. And so that was big tonight. He had a couple of hits. He has been red hot. He was hitting like about a 200 not too long ago, and now he's got the average. I think, let's see, the updated average. Yeah, 277 now. So Dickerson getting up there to 300, and just along with all the other great veterans, they've been producing and doing really well for us this year. So that's been amazing to be my pick. So again, thank you everyone for tonight. Appreciate all of you guys for checking in tonight. So we appreciate it. And, if only we could have got the win tonight, but we are going to bounce back. We are so excited for the matchup tomorrow. And so for tomorrow's game, me and Eric are going to be doing a separate live stream. So one of us is going to start shortly after the game tomorrow, and the one is going to go about 25 to 30 minutes into the other stream. So be sure to have the notification bell turned on, you guys. And so really looking forward to tomorrow. Let's see what we can do against Madison Bumgarner. And so, yeah, again, thank you, everyone. Appreciate all your support. It means the world to me and to all of us here. So thank you again. And before we go, Eric, you got any last thoughts before the game tomorrow?
Nope. We're going to take it on. We got Bumgarner, the lefty. So, it's weird to think of Bumgarner as the lefty, but that's what we got now. He's our opponent now. So we got to think of our right-handed guys going to be in there. Longoria is going to be in there. And obviously Solano's going to be in there tearing it up. Joey Bart, maybe, hey, who knows? Joey Bart can go deep. So we're going to put everything we got towards it, and we'll see what happens. I don't know. Maybe Joey Bart will. Yeah. Hopefully he's in the lineup tomorrow. But anyway, regardless, we're going to go and see what we can do. Put some runs on the board tomorrow. We need the win. We definitely got to get the win tomorrow. I'm hoping that we don't totally embarrass Bumgarner, but we definitely got to score some runs. So let's go do it.
Let's do it. I love it. We got to get this win. We're making a run to Orange October, everybody. So mark it down on your calendars. There is going to be October baseball in San Francisco this year. We are going to make it happen, and it starts with the matchup tomorrow. Let's get after Bum. Let's put some runs early. Let's go, Giants. Let's get this win tomorrow. Thank you again, everybody. And until next time, we'll see you again. Have a fantastic night, everybody. Take care.